In this video, we would like to see an example for unit tax. Now let's see, this is the demand function that is being given. Quantity demand is equal to 600 minus 10p, and also our supply function is quantity supplied equal to 10p. And suppose there is a tax being imposed to the producer. For each unit 10 rupees is being imposed over a unit of good. So if that is the case, what is the equilibrium price and quantity before the tax? And what would be the equilibrium price and quantity after tax? Is there any change, and so on? First, let's calculate what is the equilibrium price and quantity before tax. So for before tax, we all know at equilibrium, quantity demanded is equal to quantity supplied. And quantity demanded would be, if we substitute, it's 600 minus 10p would be equivalent to 10p for quantity supplied. So 10p, if it goes to this side, it will be 600 equivalent to 20p. So price would be equivalent to 30 rupees. So if we substitute this 30 into any of these equations, we would find that, let's put it as quantity demanded one. Quantity demanded would be 600 minus 10 into 30. So that would give you 300. So 600 minus 300 would be 300. So at equilibrium, you will find that the price would be 30 rupees and quantity demanded would be 300 units. Now after the tax being imposed, so you can see after tax, 10 rupees tax being imposed for each unit on the producer. So when it is imposed on the producer, it is going to affect the quantity supplied but not the quantity demanded, because the consumers are going to still pay the price P, but the producers are going to actually give 10 rupees to the government, so they will be getting P minus 10. So for quantity supplied, it will be 10 into P minus 10. This is the amount that they are going to receive as producers, but the consumers are still going to pay 600 minus 10p. So if we substitute quantity demanded is equal to quantity supplied, we would find that 10p minus 100, 10 into p minus 10 into 10 is 100, equals to 600 minus 10p. So 20p would be equivalent to 700. So p would be equivalent to 35 rupees. As you can see, now the price has been increased because of the tax imposed by the government. Now if we substitute to the quantity demand function here, quantity demand is equal to 600 minus 10 into 35. So you'll get 600 minus 350. You would find that there would be only 250 units sold after the tax has been imposed. Now you can see the difference between how before tax what was the equilibrium and the quantity demanded, and after the tax has been imposed, as you can clearly see, the price has increased and also the quantity demanded has decreased. Now let's look at a graph in our next video and try to interpret the graph and also try to understand what would be the consumer surplus, producer surplus, the economic welfare and the deadweight loss.